everybody, Dr. Jenny Sue here. In this quick short video, I want to show you how you use Google Forms to make a self-grading quiz. It is super simple and easy to use. So let's get started. You want to open up your Gmail account, and up here in the right hand corner, just find all of the little dots. These are all of your Google apps that are associated with your account. Click on Drive, and it's going to open up your Google Drive, and you're going to go over here to the left hand side, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click New, and it's going to bring up a window. Now you can create this just by going to Google Forms, but what I love about this is if I scroll down and I go over here to this arrow and I hover, I could do a blank form, or I could already go ahead and make a quiz. Either way, you can make it from the blank form, but you have to do an extra step, and that's to make it into a quiz. I like to just go to the blank quiz because it's simpler. So it already sets it up. And here is our beginning of our quiz. So the first thing that I like to do is I like to go ahead and name my quiz or my test, whatever is the current unit that I'm in, so that way everything is organized. Notice when I do that, it automatically puts the name down here. I can add a description, whatever I want to say. Notice Google is saving it as it's being built. Here's one other thing why I love Google is that I can actually customize this. So maybe I don't like the purple color, so I want to change my theme color. So I can just pick the color that I like, or watch this. I can change the header, which is this area above the quiz question, and I can allow Google to show me what images they already have. And so I'm going to choose, let's see. I kind of like this one. That's fun. Let's do that. I'm going to insert it. And what happens is it automatically changes my theme colors. Now, I can upload custom headers to my Google Forms, and I can create those in PowerPoint. Again, that's just another fun way that you can make this customized for your curriculum, your unit. All right, so I like the colors, but if I wanted to change it, I could click on the plus sign and it would allow me to pick different colors. But I like the colors. But I don't like this font right here. And so what I want to do is I want to actually change it. It gives me 3 options. Well, 4 options really. I could have the basic font, decorative, formal, or playful. I like the playful, so we're going to leave that. If I want to see what it looks like, I just go to this little preview and I click it, and there's what I have so far for my quiz. So I'm going to exit out of that, and I'm going to start working on my first question. So notice I now have over here a drop-down tab that if I click that, I can actually get multiple choices of what I want to do for a question. And this is where you can just play. So maybe you want to do short answer, maybe you want to have a longer paragraph, maybe you want multiple choice, maybe you want to use a checkbox for true or false. Again, I can customize this to make it whatever I want, just have to kind of play around with it and see. So I'm going to ask my first question. So I'm going to say, what is 2 plus 2? See this little box right here? I could actually add a picture. So maybe I have something on my computer that I want to upload, or maybe I want to go out to Google and I want to say 2 plus 2, and I want to see if there's anything else out there. Okay, so maybe I want to say this right here. We'll just play. Put this in just so you can see it. So now, I kind of like that. So maybe I want to say, what is 4 plus 2? Because I like that domino graphic right there. And so now I like that image. That's great. Notice I can take the image out if I want. I can left align it. I can center align it however I want it to be. I can also remove it. I can add a caption down here that says, what is 4 plus 2? or I can say use this picture to answer question. So then I can say answer choice 5, answer choice 6. And so again, what's nice is it builds my answer choices for me. So I have my 4 answer choices. So this is what, let's go look at it really quickly. So this is what the first question, what is 4 plus 2? Oh, I need to go back and I need to put a question mark there. So I need to edit that when I go back. Oh, I like that. Use this picture to answer question. And there's that. Okay, so I'm liking how it's looking so far. So I need to go back and edit this because I was missing a question mark. There we go. All right, here's the beauty, and this is why I love developing my quizzes using Google Forms. We're all busy, and it is perfect. This allows me to create a self-grading quiz. And so now what I want to do is I want to, notice it's saying choose the correct answer. It's telling me how many points do I want for this question. So I'm going to give this to be 5 points. And the correct answer is 6. And then look, I can give feedback. So maybe what I say is use the graphic to answer the question. Try again. And then correct answer, I could say, great job. So again, it allows me to enter feedback for my students on their quiz. So let's just do this. All right, so that's great. I'm going to add one more question and then we'll go look at the quiz. So now to add a question, what I can do is, there's 2 ways I could add another question. I could use my plus arrow here to add a question, or watch this. This little sheet thing right down here that says duplicate. Oh, I'm going to require this, by the way. So that will force students to take it. I can duplicate the question and it duplicates all the settings. And now I just need to go in and change my information. So what is 6 plus 3? Oops. 6 plus 3. So again, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to remove this question, the picture. I'm going to remove that. And then I'm going to go out and I'm going to say Google image search. And I'm going to say 6 plus 3 with dominoes. Let's see if it comes up with something. Okay, there we go. Great. I like that. So let's insert that again. That'll keep my same theme. Love that. Caption. Use this picture to answer question. All right, so now I've got my question and now I need to change my answer. So I'm going to just say 6, 7, 8, 9. And there we go. And I've got it required because it duplicated everything. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do the answer key again. And I'm going to say the answer is this one because it's 9. So I'm going to remove that. And then I'm going to keep everything there. That's perfect. So now let's go out and let's try this quiz. So I'm previewing it. All right. Notice the little asterisk here. That means it's required. So students are going to have to take this to move on. So maybe I try and I go here and I try to answer this one. And I'm going to try and submit it. It goes back and it forces me to take this question. And so it highlights it. So what is 4 plus 2? I'm going to say 6. Now it allows me to submit it. Oh, I need to go back and fix that. So before we take this, let's go back and fix that because I don't know why it says option 1, 2, 3. So let's go back and let's look at, so here. So let's go back and say 6, 7, 8. So again, this is how easy it is to go back and forth and correct it. So now I'm going to go preview. All right, let's see. Did it fix my stuff? Yeah, it did. All right, great. So let's take this and see what happens. So I'm going to say 6, and then with this one, I'm going to say 9, and I'm going to submit. And I'm going to view score. Oh, look, 10 out of 10, self-grades it, and there's feedback on it. So if I'd picked the wrong answer, it would have given the other feedback. How cool is this? So now let's go back to our original quiz, and let's go here. And what I want to do is go up here to And let me just refresh this. There we go. All right. So now what I want to do is let's look at settings. So you can see here already we have one response. So I can go in here and I can look at the responses and I can see the range of points off this quiz. So right now we only have one student who's taken it and they got a 10 out of 10. So this will allow me to see how many students out of my class fall within the different point ranges. So if everybody's failing it, then I know maybe the quiz wasn't very well developed and I need to go back and look at my questions. So this now allows me, and this is one of the reasons why I love this setting on the Google quiz, is because I can actually do an item analysis. So I can actually look at what answer choice did students pick and how many, what's the percentage of students that picked that answer choice. So you can see right now I have 100% of students that picked the correct answer choice, but it would allow me to see the other choices and I could get an idea of their thinking and what errors they were making. So again, I love this because it just gives me so much more information. So notice what I can do is I can now download that response and I can look at the responses in a CVS file. And so I'm going to open it with Microsoft Excel. And then it opens up a new Excel form in Google and I can see the responses here. Again, it would tell me the overall score of the students. And if I had email addresses, it would collect those as well if it was real students taking the quiz. So that's what I love about this, because again, I can see this data. I can then use this to then create charts and graphs to actually analyze my data even further. So I'm just going to close this and go back to the form. Again, I just love creating these quizzes on Google Form. So again, lots of different options that you can do with this. So I love creating quizzes using Google Forms. I mean, we need to be working smarter, not harder. So have fun creating your quiz using Google Forms. If you have any questions, list them down below.